Hi everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. Hope my voice is going to last. A sore throat for the last few days. So, luckily I recorded a few videos in advance. Now, we are in Reven Tempest Spire. We've just arrived on that gondola from the outer spires, and we've got to try and find some
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Farseers and try to escape as well. I'm not sure what we're going to find here. Maybe the big bad of the Drakari, like the ruler, but I doubt it. I mean, really, to kill the leader of the Drakari, that's kind of like the ultimate boss, maximum level thing. We're not. Dim light of Kamara glow. The dim light sources of Kamara glow like swamp lights, making you dizzy and nauseous. So,
Let us not dawdle.
let's move on. But there should be some Farseers here, from what the Solitaire said before we came through the gondola. Is that there? It's Jai. Oh, that's right, yeah. The other member of the party. Gargantuan spire is too large to see in its entirety. Its true proportions are shrouded in shadows. You feel as though shadows try to envelop and swallow you whenever you look away. Grinning savagely, Olvar says with undisguised joy, I smell blood in the air. Blood that is about to be spilt. I hear the echoes of clashing swords and the terrified screams of Xenos writhing under our heel. Oh father, what a marvellous feast you have prepared for me. Jai. By the golden throne we made it, and all in one piece. Not bad, but we can't relax just yet. We've still a long way to go. Cassia. The colours here are especially dark and dangerous. It is as if I am drowned in the bottomless ocean of a billowing haze. But what is it? I feel a faint tremor come from deep inside the spire, like the call of the Imperium, except much purer. And Erliet. Elentak. Erliet touches the glowing stone in her chest and turns her aching gaze to the spire. Her face is burdened with a strange expression, as if a roaring torrent of soundless fear and rage is about to erupt. My kin from Kudurak is still there. I can sense it. As I can sense the flames of their souls inexorably going out. Fury and fear devour me from the inside out. Do not know what frightens me more, the grim answers that hide behind the spire's walls, or the scars that my heart will bear once I discover them. Yet I must learn the truth about my world. Perhaps this is the day the outcast finds her path again. Come along. When we find the Farseers, you'll have all your answers. You speak the truth, Elentak. Let us be on our way. We'll tear their lives from the clutches of my insatiable cousins. She turns her face to you. Despite her tense expression, you see the corners of her mouth twitch. I find myself wondering if a single Farseer, gazing at their hazy visions of the things yet to come, ever glimpsed the future, where the key to their salvation stemmed from the duo of a monkey and an outcast. As for the webway gate and that Rebellion mentioned, for it to open before you and let you enter the webway, you would require the help from one of our kind. Erlet's brow furrows. I could try to open the gate, but to do that I will need a certain construct, a resonance device. The master of this place must keep it close at hand. If you wish for me to use my knowledge and open a path to Kamara for us, find this item. Without it, I am powerless to make the webway allows entry into its labyrinths. What's the plan to find your kin? Farseer is not easy captives to keep. Whatever the Dark Ones are using to repress my kin's power, those tools will be noticeable. I will find a way to them. Venture further. The spire of the Reven Tempest welcomes you with muffled noises seeping from its dark walls. Distant voices, footsteps, and screams of pain. What's that go to? Reven Tempest Spire.
Rise to the top.
Oh, it leveled
or
up.
get left in the dust.
It's a very small area. There's a level up. I guess this is because we've left the other place behind.
I always keep my options open.
This will be, I guess...
Stop! There!
Excuse me. What do you mean stop? Where? What popped up this, was it? The vast towers of Koronus spring up out of the darkness around the spire at insane angles, violating all the laws of physics and perspective. Can't use anything here.
I always have a backup plan.
Have to save and reload. Actually, I could level up, couldn't I? That might be better. Let's try a quick reload. See if I can interact with that. It's probably got a trap on it, that's why it's red, but you never know. It might just be a bug. I'm drinking a lot of water because of my throat. No, it's still showing up. And I can't see anything there. I'll have to move away from it. Let's go back to here.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
No, it doesn't show anything there. Maybe that's later. So before going up to there, I will level everybody up. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, that was quite quick. Okay, what I got for myself was persuasion and brink of death. The master tactician deals 12% more damage to targets with less than 50% wounds and heals 20% more wounds for targets with less than 50%. It's more bad the damage than anything else. So maybe my AoE would be useful to finish people off early yet. Lord Xenos. In Killing Spree. Whenever the assassin hits an opening, its damage increases by 4% until the end of combat, and it stacks. And every time I use it, I make sure I hit an opening. So 12, 24, very quickly, do a 1/4%. She might actually break 1,000 damage now with a crit. Demolition, and do my part. If no other character in this current party has the same archetype of this character, which is soldier, and then bounty hunter. The first archetype used in combat by this character costs 1 AP less. I don't know if that's... he's a soldier. He's the only other soldier, but normally I'd use Jai, who isn't, so I don't know. I'm not sure whether it's soldier, bounty hunter combination or whatever. Still, she might get a free action point. A free action. Well, not free, but one. You know what I mean. Tech use for Pascal and Machine Spirit Scan protocols. Machine Spirit Communion applies 1 stack of exploit on all affected enemies. I've noticed recently that I am catching some enemies in Machine Spirit Communion, which slows down their dodge, makes them dodge worse, but also does the recoil percent a lot higher and reduces our recoil percent, which is useful for Magenta and for Ulfar. For Ulfar, you've got athletics and broad expertise. When entering combat, the Harsh Militant gains 16 weapon skill and 14 ballistic skill until the end of combat, and that will go up anyway with his own stacking things. So it's very quickly going to hit 150-ish, I think, for ballistics and weapon skill. And Cassia. Law Warp, of course, and then Point of Interest. All combat tactics bonuses are increased by 5% if the area was not moved for 2 rounds. Don't think things will last that long, but you never know. Might be useful, an extra 5% when she's doing nearly 1,000 and Argenta's hitting and Ulfar's hitting a lot. Might come in useful. Anyway, let's move on to of Evening Tempest, Spire. I still don't know what that red chest is. Let's move on. Let's leave Jai there. I still want to use the Space
Let
Marine,
us not dawdle.
because he's good for melee and running around. This is, I suppose because he's hiding it's the same way, just without the full auto weapons. How's that? That was a trap, I think. Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. Now that my soul has been relieved of its burdensome secret, I feel...
Yes, I see. Where there was a maelstrom of colors, now there is unity. But doesn't that scare you? It's as if you were no longer a painting, but a single brushstroke.
Oh, Cassia. Cassia. It's brutal. You don't say that to a true believer. It seems the labyrinth looks like a death trap. It was probably created for just such a purpose. There we go. She's a true believer. You can't say
Keep
she's
your wits about
one-dimensional
you.
now, because you know she is pretty one-dimensional. Kill all heretics. Kill everything. Move the
My
barrier.
success was inevitable.
It was, yeah. I don't, 100%. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so.
I always have a backup plan.
It's a bomb, isn't it? Yeah. Granat. I saw something good flying up there. Oh, I see.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
A trivial task.
I won't connect any platforms
Let
yet,
us not.
None are better at searching.
because it might let other enemies in, or something.
I have learned much in my exile.
I just have to remember. Here, there's a connect platforms thing. Okay, so here.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
There's that one that was firing that way. That's what came in, isn't it? I came into the right. Well, which way am I looking? No idea. I'm already lost.
I always keep my options open.
Excuse me. Am I running back to the start? I am running back to the start. Okay. So let's go here. Go up this way.
Keep your wits about you.
I sense something nearby.
That's firing.
Is there money to be made?
Disable.
My success was inevitable.
What did it disable? Disabled that. Okay. And that was firing that way. That could be the one that was firing down here at the start. This. Can I walk on that?
State your intention.
It is Lord Xenos. Can't walk on that. I can get across there though.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
It keeps giving the level up noise because Jay's
Always
gonna.
keep your eye on the prize.
Jay can still level up. Should be back to the start, and there was some loot down here. I'll just walk past it. Right. That's there.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, that goes up to here. That's properly closed off, I think.
I always have a backup plan.
What is it? choose your own path.
Lots of mangled bodies.
I have learned much in my exile.
I always keep my options open.
More loot. Big pile of bodies.
Is there money to be made?
Not saying anything about the big pile of corpses. No. They're being eviscerated and ripped apart. Okay. Bit slow going at the moment.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, let's go this way. Around here, I think.
Rise to the top, or get left
This
in the
might be
dust.
where they connect the platforms goes, I don't know. I can hear another pea shooter. That's there.
I always have a backup plan.
That's from over there. Am I back to connect the platforms again? I am back here. So. Oh, that's done. Still got to connect the platforms here.
Keep your wits about you.
Am I going back? I am going back. So we come here. And go that way. So no way across this. Oh no, it stops pretty early.
Let us not do
Or a trap.
Okay, found the trap.
You interrupted my thoughts. I need no Farseer to guide my future. My success was inevitable.
No, I haven't stopped that.
Watch your steps. Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Hasn't stopped that again. Research report. Just what I need in my throat. A thick stack of pages made of a strange material has been hastily tied with a coarse piece of string. The pages are covered in sharp, uneven handwriting and have brown stains on them. Goal: several-fold increase in veil energy. That's what they call the warp, isn't it? Note: enhancing the veil connection will require merging the minds of 4 specimens. Note: 4 individuals, 2 male, 2 female, selected from among Kruderak Farseers. Aside from their veil connection, the specimens have no common traits. Merging process expected to be fascinatingly painful. Stage 1. Hearts of 3 Eldari, placed inside the thorax of the 4th. Most resilient among them. Redundant original heart removed. Other internal organs preserved. The specimens conscious throughout the surgeries. Stage 2. Despite the blockers, the partial brain transplants were accompanied by several energy discharges, resulting in equipment damage. The potential is amazing. The integrated subject was punished by an intramuscular injection of an acidic solution that erodes soft tissue from the inside. Stage 3. Subtle, stable and controllable. Or subject, stable and controllable. Undergoing significant physical and psycho-emotional distress as the Eldari mind are becoming aware of the situation. The energy discharges increase every time the blockers are eased or pain receptors are directly stimulated, confirming the expected result. In order to intensify the pain experienced, the subject will be nourished by essences of its own torture. Stage 4. The Eldari consciousnesses are trying to consume one another, perhaps in order to lower the net pain awareness. Curious. The subject must continue to be saturated with this autogenic agony, with added psychotranquilizer injections. Note, enhance the subject's physical suffering and internal bone tissue disintegration. After that, the notes become indecipherable. Lovely. Something over here. Stand there. Go this way here. Let's have
I
this.
walk the path less traveled. A trivial task.
Hold on.
Always keep your eye on the
Hold on.
prize.
Okay. So that's this way done. Let's go and fix that. I'll get it. Hey! Does that make up for all the ones I sent to cargo? I have to remember to get them back out of cargo and back on the ship. Oh, there's a Farseer.
Is there money to be made?
Didn't notice him. Farseer. Kaitan, my son. The Eldari Farseer's tortured body is barely moving. You have seen abject creatures like this before, stitched together from several bodies. Their miserable existence serves but to satisfy their homunculus master's morbid interest in perversions of the flesh. Yet this is not like the others, a twin face stitched together from parts of several male and female Eldari, turns his unseeing gaze towards you. His eyes have been crudely sewn shut. You have come, my son. A woman's ghostly whisper echoes, or escapes the cut-up lips, oozing blood and pus. Hold the line. Don't let the corruption spread further. A commanding shout comes, with a cough from inside the ripped-open thorax, where 3 hearts are beating inside a single ribcage, as in a prison of bone. I finished the statue, master. A fleeting, satisfied expression passes over the stitched face, as a suave young voice interrupts the warlike shouting. We are all united in the shadow of the great tree, sister, until Kayla Menshakane claims our hearts. The elucidated discerns yet another voice, soft and profound. Earliet. O Isha, mother of all life, may your blessing protect the children of Asuria from the abominations of bodily and spiritual torture. The Eldari's hand twitches as she reaches for a weapon. What are you? Forgive me, Kaitan, or Satan. Kaitan, I think. Ever since the founding of our craft worlds, I took upon myself the duty of caring for Kudarak's children, yet my own son. Oh, my Kaitan, or Kaitan, why did your path take you so far from home? Today Cain bloodied his hands again, without blood and others. You must learn to accept your fears, to tame your anger. The brilliant youthful laughter sounds entirely out of place in this dark place. Leonardo, my love, I dedicate my last statue to you. Don't cry. My path as a sculptor may be at its end, but I have a different path ahead of me. Will you walk it with me? Today we mourn those we've lost, our sons and daughters, and brothers and sisters, and parents and lovers whose souls the wind took. Earliet, I doubt they can hear you. The homunculus' experiments have twisted more than their bodies. Their minds and souls have been remoulded into something wrong. All of this is wrong. It must not be. The Eldar is usually calm and voice is trembling with either anger or fear. Wow. Examine the creature. Besides meticulously sutured limbs and twin face with all the eyes sewn shut, and the dissected thorax, you notice the faint gleam of steel strips soldered into the creature's neck, hands and shins. The strange energy they emit reminds you of the technology behind the psi shackles used to restrain Psykers in the Imperium. Remove the psi suppression shackles. You incise the skin a few places of a pulsating metal's joint to disfigured bone. The creature seems to be ignorant of pain, and once the shackles press down the flesh till his hands fall away, a long, many-voiced moan comes from the Farseers' throats. The temperature in the room drops sharply. A sudden cloud of vapour escapes your mouth. Wait, unattacked. Farseers have a great gift that protects our craft dwellers from danger. But should they lose all self-control, that same gift can become a curse for those around them. These creatures, these unfortunate souls, can hardly be said to be at peace. Sadness rends my heart when I realise Homunculus has done to my brothers and sisters. But these shackles are not shackles we ought to remove. Oh right, let's not risk it. I know you were there, maybe because I've just read that thing. Artius, Kasarthruin, Madril, Darian, answer my call and the call of your sister. Monstrosity, what was the test? Yeah. The monstrosity takes its time as it turns its twin face on which every eye has been sewn shut towards you. It slowly opens its female lips. A coarse Eldari voice breaks the momentary silence. What is this? A monkey dares to speak to a Farseer? A woman's whisper from the male lips interrupts. It hurts. It hurts. Killers, please. The young voice shouts out both of the monstrosity's mouths. You hear that 3 hearts beats faster in the creature's chest. Daughter of Asturian, who has walked the path of the outcast. Mercy, grant us mercy. I came here up to find answers to my questions, but what do I see? Only the pain and suffering of those I failed to save, those I abandoned when they needed me. Your presence on Kudak would hardly have changed anything. You would most likely be dead now. She's going to take this the long way, but whatever. You cannot know that, no one can. She shakes her head in sadness and turns her gaze to the motionless monstrosity. What am I to do with the man attack? You've been asked for mercy, grant it. She winces and draws a weapon with resolve. You're right, I'll attack. After everything that happened, I have no right to leave them like this. The shadow of she who thirsts is creeping ever closer upon their already twisted souls. But I will not allow her to devour what is left of them. Can I loot him now? I can. Got mono knife. Okay. Down here.
I always have a backup plan.
More loops. Much more loops. And things in jars. Don't want to do this, Medicaid check. Go on, Pascal. Nice one, Pascal. Whoever's imprisoned inside the capsule, they're moving ever so slightly. Yeah, you rolled a 30. A young Odari's body is floating in murky glass vat filled with acrid acidic sludge. If the built-in xenocogitators change in regions with them to go by, the Odari is alive, or at any rate not quite dead. This body belongs to a Farseer. I sense dormant energy coming from his exhausted mind. We must set him free, Alatak. Inspect the vat. Another of the insane homunculus creations designed for cruel experiments. The vat is part of a larger mechanism, which has a small mechanical dashboard built into its casing. You are, however, unfamiliar with the symbols on it. The thick tubes that deliver the suspicious-looking liquid straight into the vitreous depths of the mechanism disappear into its inexplicably smooth casing. The glass itself seems quite brittle, though. Odd. These symbols are unfamiliar to me. I suppose the homunculus is used a special code, so no overly curious assistant can hamper his experimentation. This calls for some good old brute force. Careful, watch your step, can you hear me? Elliot helps the Farseer out of his prism, avoiding the broken glass. Oh, maybe there's a cutscene, maybe there wasn't. Just a sec. Okay, that was just a big coughing fit. Okay. The Eldario is completely disoriented. His wandering gaze shifts between you and Elliot. Then it turns to the vat from which he just emerged. My purpose is to comply? Yes, I'm born, so I may die. My pain is your delight, Master. Cain Morag. What did the madman do to him? Do you remember who you are and where you came from? I remember the taste of pain, and the smell of pain, and the colour of pain too. You are one who dreams of what has come to pass, and what lies yet in the haze ahead, a Farseer from a craft world. Tell us what happened to Kudrak. The Farseer stares at his hands in surprise, ignoring earlier questions. Every finger in place? But why? The first one goes for the sake of pain and pleasure. The second one disappears when it's time for humility. The third. What happens to the third? Elliot's shoulders sink in defeat. An attack. I did not think he was going to tell us anything of value. Is there no one left who could answer my questions? How did you end up in the homunculus's clutches? The Farseer looked at you with frightened eyes. Be quiet. Master will come back. Master will punish. Piece by piece. Piece by piece. By piece. By piece. Why were you kept in this vat? The Farseer looks around the room with interest, ignoring you completely. I've been here many times, in my past lives, and there will be, in my future ones, an infinite cycle. Elliot shrugs hesitantly. Rebirth, healing, visions of the future. What's the point of eternal life if it only ever brings suffering? It's time to decide what to do to him. He's coming with us, Antak. I will not let you abandon him here. I need him.
My spirit fades.
Without waiting for Elliot to finish her sentence, the Farseer suddenly turns his head towards her. For the first time, his gaze is clear and focused. Child, you have returned to us at a dark hour. No. Elliot leans over the Eldario's body to help, but his eyes are wide open, and his chest no longer rises and falls from his cautious breath. He was aware, he remembered me, Elliot, then suddenly he was dead. A kind of curse haunts Kudrak's children within these walls. Let us go. I refuse to believe there is no one left, do you understand? I cannot let the serpent in my soul devour my already fading hope. I hope of finding out the truth of what happened to Kudrak. There's no giving up now. After the lengths I've gone to in order to get here, we will find other Farseers. We will. This might all join up, I'm not too sure.
I always keep my options open.
Deliverance. That's the activation order code word. Excellent. Oh, maybe that was relevant to the guy I was just talking to. 43. Sequential joint removal, starting with the fingers. The process resulted in death. As in every previous instance, the body will be reformed and regrown. 59. Internal organs excised and placed into an alkaline solution without severance from the nervous system. The subject is observing his dismemberment and experiencing the pain at full intensity. The agony strengthens the connection to the veil, but the body is weak and inevitably perishes. 71. The subject's body disintegrates faster with each new assembly. The thermite box introduced into the torso for alternate cooling and heating with constant electrical stimulation. The subject survived for 4 minutes longer compared to previous resurrection. 75. Physical torture discontinued. Audio visual headband placed on the subject's head to broadcast images of a suffering king in his consciousness. Cardiac arrest recorded 19 minutes later. 96. A subject in possession of all previous knowledge, including memories of pain and death, and therefore fully compliant. Phenomenal strengthening of the veil connection observed, but the body survives no longer than 3 minutes under any set of conditions. So maybe that was relevant to that subject.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Can I go down here? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, yeah, okay. There's some stairs here.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What is that?
I have learned much in my exile.
Bloodthirsty experiment over there.
Let us not dawdle.
Let us see what I found.
State your intention.
Excuse me.
Too hard for a simple monkey. I always have a backup plan.
Plenty of them. 1, 2, disciple of pain. 2 of them, and there's some bloodthirsty experiments. Well, this is all pretty cluttered. So maybe I come from this angle. Might get a better angle of attack on them.
Is there money to be made?
Oh no, I can go here. Check the other loot.
Rise to the top,
I guess.
or get left in the dust.
Oh no, something's happening. Okay, Morg, what a strange feeling. Elec clutches her head and her eyes dart around the torture chamber. Kayla Mensha Kane Teng I heart. Placed on the grim stone pedestal in front of you, there's an intricate board game. Where? There? Okay. Broadly similar to one regicide players use. Miniature figures of Drakari and Asuriani, skillfully fashioned out of onyx and rathbone, are frozen elegant poses opposite each other. Some of them are toppled, but for a moment you think you see fresh blood running from under the game pieces down small grooves carved into the board. Elietta, you're right. She stares at the game board, stunned. Seems she never heard your question. Quiet, please stop. Stop torturing my mind. I will not let you become another spirit on the wind. Not for the light of a million stars, just let me explain myself. What's going on? I left the Kudak because that's my pass. It's not what you have been teaching us from birth to the final moments of our lives. I can hear it very well. The mournful lament of our brothers and sisters tortured to death in this room. I'd prefer not to hear it, but I cannot. As clear as I hear the melody from your soul's torment. But don't you dare. There's no need to blame me for what happened to you. Erlich enters her jaw. Seems to stop breathing entirely. One of the Farseers is trapped in the game board, correct? Your words snap Elliot back from her lapse of reason. How did you know? A monkey is incapable of hearing the call of the immortal soul of a child of Asurium. Could it be a simple guess? Yes, you're absolutely right, Alatak. In their torture, the Dark Ones go far beyond the limits of possibility, of the possible. Imprisoned within these game pieces, within this board, designed for games that intrigue the mind, is the soul of Farseer. Why would they do that? Why does the wind blow and the rain fall? Why does starlight illuminate our path and darkness dismay us? Is this their nature? But that is the way of the world. The Dark Ones feed on despair and suffering, while the Farseers are powerful beings of unbending will whose souls, however, are brittle. Every move on this game board causes the Farseer nothing but pain. She feels everything, sees everything, and is aware of everything. She dies with each taken piece. She is resurrected at the end of the game. Elliot twists her mouth and averts her guilt-ridden gaze. But I fear there's more to it than a desire to inflict suffering. The homunculus experiment on Kudarak Farseers and attempt to subjugate their powers. Normally the Dark Ones shun all and any manifestations of such abilities, lest they attract the attention of she who thirsts. This is worrying news to me. It looks like the Farseer put through mental torment. What should she say? That I am a traitor, my path is paved for the bodies of my kin, that I am an outcast who carries the blame for the destruction of my home. Since I heard the call of the dying ancestors but did not return in time, that it should have been me in her place. The pain and suffering. I'll say nothing. Without waiting for your reply, Elliot tilts her head disappointed. No answer is announced at Elentak, and I remember it. Well, what did you want to say? You couldn't have got there in time? You just said that before. You said, yeah, whatever. Take the Farseer to the ship and save at least what's left of her. Take her with us. I do not think I'm able to remain near it. The Farseer's soul demand vengeance. My suffering is due what she wants to collect. She'd end her suffering. No, I cannot. If you destroy an Assyrian soul without applying Spirit Stone, Silent Flesh's claws will reach out and tear the soul apart. Well, this is just crap. I don't want to do any of these. I want to go back to... I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. Well, there's no help. Farseer now, she won't direct energy towards saving others. She could not yeah. You're right, Elentak. Time slips like sand through her fingers is owed only to those who still have a chance to be saved to come. Maybe she should have taken it. Just because she can't be near it doesn't mean anything. I don't know if she's got any spare Spirit Stones.
Keep your wits about you.
A trivial task.
Recall boots. Attacks the enemy on cover with a voidship type cover efficiency decreased by 40% for that attack. Plus minus 15 recoil. Increase the rate of fire of the weapon's weapon by +1. Each time enemy is killed, perplexed is inflicted on all other enemies in 2 cell radius. Okay. Right. That looks like Argenta stuff, because he can't have them. Is that? No. They gain agility bonus, which is do it with 3, 7, 2 damage on the range attacks and 2 not suffer winded. That's not bad actually. No rate of fire. He can't use them. He can't use the boots either. able to perform a single shot range attack from any cover. This attack gains a waste divided by 4 to be 25% armor pen. That's only from cover though. Or minus 15 recoil. The only other person with a multi-shot would be Jai. It might be good for her. Yeah. And don't suffer winded. It's really good as well. It's only like plus what, 2 or 3 damage, but yeah, that could be Jai things. I think I fucked up with that game board. Do I want to come this way?
I always keep my options open.
I will
That's all.
wipe your disgusting presence out of existence!
We are called to battle.
How far? Get you there. Bloodthirst experiment, bloodthirst experiment. It's 12 of them. So there's more than I did see. Okay, but they are spread out. Okay.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll see to it personally.
What did the experiments do? Okay. Let's get rid of the Disciples of Pain if I can. Well, that's a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloodthirsty. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna be 6 and 6. You.
I understand your intent.
What's the closest one? You.
Fortune favors the swift.
And Disciple of Pain.
You cannot force me, Alantak.
You then.
Morak.
Okay then, Cassia. Let's set these up.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And
If I may,
might as well. All the cyber's pains are back here, aren't they? Can't really hit them. No line of sight, as usual. Typical. But I'll do that one. And hit 2.
Me?
Yes, for me, Isha.
Oh, what a surprise.
Request approved.
Analysis. Let's get another front line. Here.
My vow is to serve.
And kill zone now. Take a shot. Oh, I can't see this, but I could before.
The order is
Oh, too far.
diplomatic protocols.
Right, shoot you.
My spirit fades. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Oh, early let's go. What can she see? Oh, she can see you.
If it serves your cause.
Let's have a look. Extermination. Basic lethality. 237. A dodge is now 249. What's that? Extermination. Okay. Which one? Oh, I forgot which one. There was one hiding just there, wasn't it?
If I
653.
This tedium is beneath me. You'll death with my
Is
hands.
for me, Isha.
Oh, I've got to analyze. What's this one? That's it.
That is beneath me.
No line of sight, so you do then.
I understand your intent.
I will not fail the craft world.
Oh, look. No other time.
I'll
You-
do it.
You,
Doubt is for the weak.
you.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Luckily, you're still in the... that one. I'm not going to kill you.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
This won't do, though. Should get plus 2 AP for this.
Doubt is for the weak.
Yep, I did. Yeah. I don't know far. What do we have? We've got 1 there. 2, 3, 4. They're all spread out, aren't they? So auto. Let's do a charge.
Comes play.
You will pay dearly for your actions.
Bite of death. Wolves die in disgrace. So shall it be. I challenge you, damn get.
What's this? Oh, I can do a kick.
My instincts
Too far.
tell me to refuse. Our foes reek of cowardice. Fenris shoulder! None can do this better. I will tear your heart out with this blade. You've unleashed my fury. Wolves reign.
Nice miss.
I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument. I will carve runes out of your bones.
A pitiful
Feel
attempt.
the icy bite of death. See how the wolf.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Why's that go 0? Oh, he was thingy, didn't he? He was infuriated thing.
So shall it be.
Oh, he's still on 0.
All-Father's worthy instrument.
Stupid man.
In disgrace.
And then this.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
Oh, and a miss. I should have done full auto. Right. So this thing he's got on him soaks up damage. Yeah, can't do any damage to him for the moment. Doesn't move very far though, so I guess just move out.
Who, if not me? I'll make it happen.
I will not fail the craft world.
That's it, your turn's over.
I'm a member.
I still got 1 round on it. What? Not sure about that. Excuse me. Not you.
I'll see to it personally. On it.
Oh, I got no movement, have you? Damn it. I do have this though.
So it shall be. The wolf is on the hat. I hunger for battle. I don't like that. Cubs play. Wolves reign.
Can you? Still on 0.
For your actions, the bite of
Oh, that's annoying. What's this? Can't do anything until he dies. So I can hit him with something to get rid of that.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Does it get rid of it? It does not.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Swap over to the fusing.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Let's give me an extra 100 odd hit points there. Right, plus 75 toughness. 52 there and 52 there. This is a waste of time doing anything. Send Pascal.
Just designate a target.
Is he still full up on shield? No. No, he's not. In that case,
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
nice miss earlier. What? I've got 0% chance, what? Gruesome kill, recognize it, down up the wall. It doesn't have the singing roll. Ah, this single shot. Did I?
If it serves your cause, I'll leave you moving no more.
I don't know what that was. Wait, monkey, extend a helping hand and I will show you the way home. I've got some loot to clear
Nothing
first.
escapes my sight.
Okay, what did we see? Where are we all? Up there. Some goods there. Okay. Where were you?
Speak, Elantark.
Xenos. Is that a trap? Don't know. Can't see any traps. See corpses. Activate the mechanism. Excuse me. Right.
Hunt brothers, take heed.
What have you seen now? That just more. Oh, there's a trap here. So, Juliet, you come here.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Hey, you found that one.
I have traveled far darker paths.
My faith shields me. I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling. Let me tend to your wounds.
House Orcelio thanks you.
Didn't see that one, but never mind.
You
Yeah.
interrupted my
They
thoughts.
found it himself.
I have learned much in my exile.
Where's the other one?
I follow my own path.
Web-based resonance device. Hey. It's just there, right here.
Choose your own path.
Dark chainsword. I think we had one of those already anyway. A Journal of Observations. A journal entries are written in angular but surprisingly tidy hand, as if the writer deliberated meticulously over every word. The notes are supplemented by diagrams and formulae. A Farseer's mind is aggressively resisting external interference. The mind maggot perished instantly upon being introduced into the system, which has never been observed before. Interesting. As punishment, the subject was placed in vibro shackles that chip away at limb bones. Unreadable diagrams. The mind maggot enhanced with power stimulant. Power implant. Subject placed in red hot metal capsule during the introduction of the parasite. Despite the pain and the parasite in its system, the subject succeeded in addressing the veil. Parasite destruction detected 2 minutes into its presence in the subject's body. Unreadable diagrams. Mind maggot enhanced with poison that suppresses the host's psychic functions and placed successfully inside its victim. The parasite's vital functions persist, yet with no sign of compliance from the part of the host. Unacceptable. Subject punished by partial skin removal and suspension by the detached areas of skin. Unreadable diagrams. Experiment finished. Result negative. For as long as the subject remains capable of combating the mind maggot's presence, pain is the only available method of suppression. Subject is to be placed in a capsule with slowly rotating blades until further instructions. A macerator. That's what you love. The laboratory is crammed with mechanisms and devices unknown to you, the sight of which makes you sick. That's just letting things out, especially that one. Excuse me.
I need no Farseer to guide my future.
Strange capsules suspended in the air above the laboratory. Okay. And more loot, yes, there is there.
My success was inevitable.
The set of symbols looks unfinished, as if you have only half the mysterious message in front of you. While I've got early, I can go down to here and get this other loot. Is it down here? No, it's down here. Yes. Drakari. 5% power reduction and dodge reduction to the melee area attacks for each crucial targeted by that area attack. Abelard, Ulfar, or Hymix. Excuse me. I've got loot over there. Oh, I can. It was here, wasn't it? Just let down the thing is.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Well, before letting this guy out, because that might end it, I will go back and finish all those. In fact, I will end the episode here. Because if it does end, and we get out of this, get through the gate, there's going to be loads of talking and my throat needs to recover. That's been quite stressful at the moment. So, thanks you all for watching. This episode 86 or something. I shall see you in the next episode where we go and let down these platforms, which is probably here and here for the loot. And then come back here. That guy is inside this safe. He's just in a cage with rotating blades. It's been there for some time. He's used to it. He's happy. And go and free him. There'll probably be lots of talking. And then after that, possibly get out of Komorra. I don't know. Anyway, that's all for next time. and I will see you there. Bye now.